And a lot of people probably don't know this about me. When we was younger, in Chicago had that real nice hip hop mixed with R&B, soul, and house scene. And our scene was going on, and it was about the time when every other community in different cities had things going on. But you probably want to think or wonder why Chicago wasn't on the plateau as the other big cities, and we're the third biggest cities. We weren't like New York, we weren't like California. Our scene wasn't like Atlanta. It's like they skipped over us. See, I know the reason why, but most people don't know about this hidden history when it comes to us and the hip hop scene in Chicago. But I'm gonna elaborate that, and I'm gonna expel a lot of myths and a lot of things that people don't know. I got one of my guys with me. He gonna say on his viewpoint on what he think it is, and it's gonna be one of my first installments. Hey, what's going on, God? Nice to see you again. Man, express what went on, back in the day when we was out there. A lot of people, when I say that we used to rap, and I used to open up with our group used to open up for a lot of groups and a lot of industry record companies used to come for us and want to sign us, but those deals was trash, so we really didn't go. We really didn't choose that rap, and that's why a lot of people in our community had a deep underground, a deep hip hop, and all over Chicago. But a lot of people don't know or understand it. Why you think all these other cities had a real deep hip hop scene that they publicized, but they skipped over Chicago until now with this drill music?
Well, shit. It's more than one answer. So, let me give you like 3 answers. For one, Lake Michigan is in Chicago. And that's like the Bermuda Triangle. So in Lane's terms, that magnetic is so powerful, ain't no telling what the fuck that's gonna come out Chicago. Second answer, Chicago is known for, let's just say in Lane's terms, it's like an old-fashioned form of pre-Islamic, Islamic street science. So let me repeat that. The second answer, Chicago is like an old-fashioned pre-Islamic, Islamic street science. And third answer, well, shit, let's say Chicago master equality, New York master 7, LA master understanding, but Chicago, they master equality, like Sunnis doing drive-bys. But like, hey, it's more than one answer though. It's more than one answer.
Hey, let's expound on that equality part, because I think it's really that part that people don't understand about the equality when you go deep into the science when it comes to music and elaborating on the spirituality that Chicago have. When it comes to equality, I mean, when you came to Chicago, we weren't going for no type of bullshit, no type of sly ass deals which they was trying to give us. Like you hear these stories about these people that come and they hit it big, and the record labels, they get all the money, the A&R get all the money, the producers and everybody, and the artists be assed out, touring and barely have enough money to pay their rent. And Chicago in that time, we weren't going for that. This is why people that came here was getting their chains took, or they'll put their ass back on the plane, like Puffy having problems and everything now, but ask yourself or ask anybody else in Chicago, why the big artists that came from here, they left Chicago, but Puffy didn't come here, cause wasn't nobody finna go walk for your motherfucking cake, you know what I'm saying, cause there was gonna be problems here, just like they was giving out them bad deals, Twist, the first 2 deals was bad, and we learned from that. You know, he had 2 albums and he barely had enough to have a house at that time. But this was around Adrenaline Rush time. You know, other rappers got put on, but they pulled them out of Chicago. This is how Kanye West got on. This is how Common got on. And as you see, that's why they never have a group or entourage. You see them with a clique or a group of people around them or put people on from Chicago? No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because it was forbidden to put us on because we didn't play that industry game. Whereas that we'll do that crazy fuck shit they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the equality and the deep rootedness that we had inside spirituality. Now, so expound on that, God. Am I speaking the truth? Or I'm just pulling this out my ass.
Nah, you keeping it simple. So that's pretty much is going back to like what I said. That's pretty much the atom of what I was saying. That's pretty much the atom. Now I could grab so to answer your question, I could graft it. I could graft it to a particular element. Or let's say in layman's terms, I could give you an up-to-date example of why things be. So it's like shit, man. Let's just say the baddest motherfucker right now, that's the baddest rapper in Chicago, they going through changes. So let me repeat that in case I lost you. The baddest rapper right now, male or female in Chicago, they going through changes. They got laws and shit like that, and they got a bad. So that's just a dose of your question. So yeah, God, it's real like that. Though. It's real like that.
All right. Thank you very much for giving me your expertise of what you saw. And on the other note, back in the day, man, did we kick it? I tell a lot of people about things that we went through, like the opening up and doing shows, and we had a deep hip hop scene that was relevant all the way here from out south to all the way to out west up to the lakefront, where we used to have ciphers every weekend. Doing shows at places like Brother Palace, 106 Club, Cliff Levinson Club, other clubs all around Chicago, and that's when that time we had our own little theaters like Amphitheater and few of those that they shut down, because we was making money for our people and our organizations, which is not allowed now, and this is why when people come to town or they go to different places, all those venues that they go to is always owned by other people, and the tickets are high. And this is why old school don't really tour like they are supposed to, because we don't have the venues where they could come and tour for us. That's put on by us, so we can invest that money that we're gonna create from them touring to build our platform or to build our connections like it was back in the day. Like, remember back in the day when you look at them old movies like the Temptations and stuff, when they go on tour and they call it the Chitlin Circus and all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? That's because we own it, we structured that. So when they came to town, it was our hotels they went in. It was the food they was getting from our community. You know what I'm saying? It was the clubs that they was patronizing, where our people come and enjoy their music. So we was getting that straight from our own culture. It wasn't filtered into this Jewish white culture, all these A&R directs, and they're gonna tell us this is the type of music that's acceptable. See, and it's whole different now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but peace, God. Thank you very much for just chilling and taking some time with me with this conversation. So I may have a part 2, and if I do, I'll bring you on and we'll expound a little more about some of that information. Peace.